Okay, well here's a video on the keyboard that I featured in my last video, which was Guess the Keyboard. Well, if you haven't seen that video yet, too bad, you already know what it is. It's a Yamaha PSR-36. KC9UDX got it correct. He said the PSR-41, but the two are identical pretty much. I mean, the PSR-41 does not have the demonstration, along with, I don't think it has the chord sequencer or something, custom drummer maybe. But this is a pretty good keyboard. I mean, look at this. It's got the original Yamaha music stand and keyboard stand, which screws on. It doesn't just rest on there. But original metal, all metal, except for just like those rubber feet and stuff. And yes, this keyboard, or not keyboard, this camera is from like 2001, I believe. I think that's what it says on the bottom. Sony always puts a year on their things. So yeah, it's on. I know there's already like a million demonstration videos about this keyboard, but I don't know, I thought I'd make one on my specific one. Here's a digital synthesizer. Now, I do have that on right now. This is what it sounds like with it on. Turn it off. Oh yeah, I should mention that I'm copying V Westlife's videos now, so yeah. So you know how it kind of has to like warm up now? Now it's very raw. Vibrato. And detune. So that was on pipe organ 1. You have 32 sounds on this thing. You also have a pitch bend, which it's not a wheel, it's buttons, which are very, like, it's kind of tricky to use, but that's okay. I never use pitch bend. Along with MIDI, it's got the old MIDI ports on the back, demonstration. Up there's a chord sequencer, you can record stuff. There's those settings right there. Sustain, that's kind of obvious of what that does. Select, you can kind of guess what that does. So if I go from like here, now it goes to pipe organ 2. Over here we have our PCM samples. Takes a separate chip to control all the drum things, along with 5 variations of each PCM sample. Different like background tracks for the bass and stuff, along with variations for each of those. So when you do all the math, there's probably close to 1,000 different drum things that you can make with this, along with programming your own, which are all down here. All down there, second half of the keyboard. It's a 61 key keyboard. So you can see there, it goes from C1 to C6. On and off switch, master volume, typical Yamaha stuff. Then there's fill in for the drums, so then you can like fill in stuff. Synchro start, classic Yamaha thing to have on there. Basically, so synchro start, if you hit that, then the light flashes, and then that's what the tempo is, so then you can change the tempo. And then when you hit like, then it starts up. Intro / ending. So how you control that is you hit intro just like that. So now I guess I'll start it up again. I shouldn't have done that. So then you can hit ending to make a little ending. So there you have keyboard percussion, which basically you can do with that. You can work with that. So I think I've gone over all the buttons. So I guess you've already heard that one. Kind of like bells with no bells with no like digital synthesizer, and you can go. That sounds real nice. That sounds really nice for a keyboard from the 80s. This is from 1988, I should add. I'll add that in the description so then if people look down there, they'll see it before I say it. Basically trying to just cram a bunch of the information on this thing down in a short video, along with having some fun with an old camera. So yeah, it's kind of cool. So I guess let's go through all the different sound things. So I'll just do everything in the... No, I'll do more stuff than that. I'm not gonna mess with those though. That would make the video like really, really long. But I will go with these. So now let's move on to pops. Oh, I'll add in the thing. I'm using A if you can't tell. So there you got that. Let's move on to 16th beat. Not 16th beat, 16 beat. I mean, I guess this video won't do the keyboard all of its justice with all of the bass features and drum features since it's really advanced, especially for its time. Sorry for the shaky camera. Alright, let's get... This is rock and roll. Oops, I forgot to do the ending there. Anyways, if you want a longer version of each of these different background things, just tell me. Put a little like minute stamp, and then I can make like a 10-minute video of just that thing looping and looping and looping. So yeah. Alright, reggae. tree. Big band. So I should add now, and I'll probably put this in the description too, but this keyboard also uses a Ad-Lib, or I guess Sound Blaster, PC card inside of it. I mean, it's not set up like a card that you would put inside of a PC, but it's got all the same chips as an Ad-Lib. So it's got a real old, like, 80s video game feel to it, which I really like. Swing. Moving back up to the top, slow rock. There we go. I almost didn't catch that one there. Alright, next is heavy metal. Salsa. Yum. Rumba. Rumba, however you say it. I could see this, if it's sped up, being a good disco background. Samba. Alright, Bossa Nova. Alright, March/Polka. And last but not least, Waltz. Alright, well that completes the keyboard section on this, and we just hit 20 minutes too. Yeah. I'll probably be making more videos on this. Be cool if I can get a computer that's compatible with the MIDI ports on it. Sorry the video is so shaky, this camera is very heavy. It is a high 8 camera. It uses 8mm tapes. they're not 8 millimeters wide. Well, I mean the tape is, but not the entire cartridge part of it is. Just the reel of tape. I'm sure everybody knows that. But yeah, you can change all these rhythm things up. I mean, there's got to be 1,000 different drum things that you can make. So this short little video is just kind of a short demonstration of a keyboard that you guys might be seeing a lot of. Thank you for watching. This completes my first video using this old camcorder.